in. Coming back into the village of Lake Denham. That goes into the village of Dabney. Actually, I'm passing near this recreation center. And I did want to go in here right quick. Say something about it right quick. Anyway, the purpose of this video really is to do a couple of construction updates for a few people. They asked me if I could ride by their house right quick. And then we're going to go check out some brand new verandas that have just opened up in Dabney. But as we can see, I don't know, what time is it? About 7:30 something in the morning on a Sunday morning. And there's a lot of traffic out here. What I consider a lot of traffic for an early Sunday morning. But you got to remember something, folks. In the villages, there is no Monday through Saturday or Monday through Sunday. Okay, every day is a Saturday. But the construction workers are mainly the ones out. As far as villagers are concerned, there's a lot of people out here walking, riding their bikes, you know, few golf carting, that kind of thing. But primarily construction workers, guys getting started early on their day. This is where they can do a lot of catch-up work. It rained last night, by the way. We finally got a little bit of rain. Wasn't a whole lot, but I think it was enough to give vegetation a little drink of water. It's not going to have much on the retention ponds because they're starting to drop down. But we got a little bit of rain. It's helpful. I'm thankful. I'm sitting in front of the swimming pool over here. Oh, and just a little quick flyby. Yesterday was Veterans Day. Had a nice time. I hope you all guys did. It was a day to honor veterans of all ages, all branches, all military service. I'm an Army veteran myself. I served in the United States Army. I did my time, and kind of in lieu of that, I got an Army green shirt on. But as far as my military stuff, that's all I'm going to say about that. But anyways, what I wanted to do on this cloudy day, as we could all see, I mean, it is just, it's really cloudy out here today. I'm gonna walk over here to this swimming pool. It's a nice big swimming pool for the Village of Dabney Recreation and Postal Center. It's got walking path and all that kind of good stuff. I just woke up about 45 minutes ago, so if I'm looking pretty scary, I apologize. But, you know, it's not a whole lot of help for me on that regard. If you pull up the village's map, this is villages. This isn't me now. This is the village's maps that talk about the Franklin Center, Homestead, Aviary, you know, all your swimming pools and the recreation centers. They have this swimming pool in Dabney as an adult pool. An adult pool. Well, what does an adult pool mean? An adult pool means, by the village's definitions, they used to post signs. Like when you walk up, there would be a sign or something here, and it would give you the rules, you know, the rules of the road, so to speak, about 7, 8 a.m. to dusk, and know this, and you can't do this, or you can't do that, you know, those kinds of things. But what an adult means is, in most of the adult pool signs that I have seen personally in other areas, is 30 plus, 30-year-old adults on up. Not 22, not 20-year-old, you know, that kind of thing. The pools, and this isn't me, this is the villages. I'm just conveying what I saw the Village's signs put up. So they have it to where it says 30 years old and up for the adult pool. Now, do people follow the rules? No, they don't. Some do, yeah. There's a lot of people who do, and there's a lot of people who don't. A lot of people just don't care. It's like you get in your car and it'll say 45-mile-an-hour speed zone. And what do you see? 55, 60, 65, on up, maybe slower, I don't know. People out here, and a lot of, and not just in the villages, guys, it's just a lot of places where you go, people will see, it'll be clearly visible, 35 mile an hour, and people are just flying. Where's the cops? I don't know, Duncan? Busy chasing bank robbers, I guess. But that's the problem with rules, there's no enforcement. So if there's no enforcement, and you don't have to follow the rules, then why even implement them in the first place? Just take all the signs down, take down the speed signs. I think 80% of the population don't adhere to them anyway, but that's just frank. Anyway, guys, I'm just babbling on, but I wanted to point that out because I noticed that on the map. So, which I thought this would be the family pool too, and when I seen that, I was like, huh? But okay. That's the Villages. They do what they can do what they want. So you got the Franklin Rec Center, Homestead, Aviary. I guess your major rec centers. Those are all family pools. Grandkids, your kid, all of that. That's where they go, and they do that because everybody has to have a place where they can go. So. This one here, Dabney, according to the Village's layout, they have it down as an adult pool. Also, guys, I'm going to be doing a video here shortly about how to navigate your way through a roundabout. I can't tell you, and that's not just here in the Villages, it's a lot of places. There's a lot of roundabouts that are in Florida and other areas as well. But you see it more here in the Villages because this is where we're at most of the time, right? So it's more prevalent to you. But you got a lot of people, and it's not just snowbirds, guys. I see all the Facebook posts and stuff, and it's just a lot of people who are new. Maybe some elderly folks who get a little confused, and I could see it getting confused in them. They're a little vague, and then they put a sign up that talks about how you're supposed to do it. But some people, when you're flying past and you're speeding, I guess, and you're not really looking at how to use the turn signal. You're just kind of just watching what other people are doing, I suppose, and so you can kind of get a little confused. I get it. I've done it. So there's a first. I think everybody, until you kind of done it a couple of times, then you understand how it really works, but you don't want to try to learn how it works when it's like really busy, because then you can ask for an accident, and people out here will lay on their horns, they will flip you off, cuss you out under their breath or whatever, look at you funny like, but oh, is that me? I don't think so, but anyway. So you have to kind of learn to be patient and just learn how to do it right. So that way everybody, because if everybody kind of takes their time, that speed limit through there is 20 miles an hour, and it's 20 miles an hour for a reason. Because otherwise, your cars could be laid up on two sides, and I'm being a little exaggerative, if that's such a word. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's not far from the truth. So I'm going to do a little video just kind of showing how to use the roundabout, just in case somebody's a little confused on that. And I'm going to do that based on the rules that they have as to how to use it. And I don't know, I don't think all roundabouts are exactly the same. So you kind of have to look at what it is that they want you to do in that roundabout. And for some reason, guys, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Did they not teach people in driving school what a yield sign is? No! Anyway, guys, I'm poking at it a little bit. I'm gonna get people out there and make nasty grams and have something silly to say, but that's okay. I just delete you. But we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get a little bit deeper into Dabney. We're gonna go check out this veranda neighborhood real quick and see what they got going on with it. I'm having to drive a little careful because these roads over here are a little on the rough side, guys. I almost forgot. Somebody asked me about if I would ride by getting back on Cherry Creek Way. It's like a tongue twister to me. I don't know why. Cherry Creek Way. Say that 3 or 4 or 5 times really quick. But they asked me to ride by and check out lot 86. So we're going to try to check out lot 86 and see what's going on. So we got lot 20. Yeah, I think I'm on the way on the wrong side of the spectrum here. Lot 22. That's okay. I think there's people who got a lot home being built on one here. Looks like since it rained, it helped kind of clean up the roads, which is nice. You know me, I like a cleaner road. It's a little bit better. There's lot 24. So if that's you, your foundation is getting ready to getting formed. Here's lot number 25. Right there. Zoom out a little bit. I had too much in here. That's number lot 25. Got a 2-car garage. I'm gonna back up. Don't seem like a whole lot of construction at the moment here, so sorry for the golf cart noise. Yeah, golf cart garage. You got your 2-car garage. A zoom in, you can see the stud work being done on the inside. I know somebody out there has this house out here. I would love to go in, but guess what? You're not allowed to. That's a big no-no. The villages do not want people going in construction homes like this. For insurance reasons and trespassing and things like that. You know, unless you've got business in there, you can't go inside. And then there's somebody else's home being built right here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, no, I'm right. That one's 26. I'm looking at the post now. Yeah, that one's 26. So we're going to keep moseying on. Done a lot since I came through here last week. Here's a house right here that looks like it's almost finished. I don't think that wasn't there in the sense of with an address already on it. It's a vinyl siding home, which are just as good. Really, those homes are rated pretty high. I think it's up to 130 mile-an-hour winds from what I understand. This is lot number 30. Yeah, they've gotten a lot more done. It's just, I don't understand how they're like, well, we need more people. You know, tell your friends if we work in construction, we need more people, but yet you've got so many people and they're all spread out. They're already popping up stuff across on the east porch side. You got all these homes being built here, and it's like, how do they do it? Where are they coming from? Apparently, it takes a lot of folks to do it. These guys are also highly skilled in their craft, so when you're good at what you do, you know, that really speeds the process up. So right here, this is kind of weird. This is I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna zoom in right here, guys. Two streets with the same name, but that's what they got. I don't know, maybe it's just the way they got it set up. Anywho, we're gonna come right here. This one's 35, so man, I'm thinking lot 86 is right at the end of the road. And if it is anywhere near people working, I might not go by there. Seven. So it looks like we're going to just stay in the center of the road and just kind of ride by. 96 I just passed on the right side. You could be on the other side of the street. Right at the beginning, I should have known that. Anyway, I found it. There's lot 86. So whoever requested that, they just only got the slab poured, so it's curing. And so they're gonna be your neighbors. Now the two homes beside you are going up. Yours is right here, got the concrete formed, so man, once that gets set up, it won't be long. Next thing you know, your walls will be going up. But we're gonna continue. Now, you know, I've thought about a time or two thinking, oh wow, you know, let's look into a place down here in Dabney, but then I thought, why? If I'm not mistaken, this whole area is going to be Lake County. I came to the end of the street right here. We're going to go back this way. Back towards the rec center. But I believe this is Lake County. And from what I'm being told and things I've been hearing, Lake County, the taxes are much higher. We're going to turn left right here on River Oaks. Make sure it's safe. So we're turning down from off of Chandler to River Oaks Drive, Circle, sorry. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's roofers up there getting the roofs up. So we're gonna proceed with caution. I'm always really nervous about driving through here where there's a lot of stuff, but cars and everybody goes up and down here constantly, and I'm the one who's nervous. But based on the map, they got some verandas that they just opened up over here. And here's some more designers. We'll look at some homes. We come down the street, and I already see them. They're right up here. But yeah, but Lake County, I was mentioning Lake County, the taxes I hear are a lot higher than Sumter County, and you're a lot farther away from everything. So you're going to be on a good golf cart ride to get to everywhere. You know, the deeper you get into Dabney, the farther your ride is. Here we are, guys. And you're going to be listening to the cars go by. That's your view, looking out the front of your house. I don't know. You know, but to each their own. Some people are okay with that. There's a little corner lot right here for this home, right here. It's going to go off that way. I'm just listening to the cars, guys. That's where you're hearing some silence. I'm just kind of listening to see if it'll even pick up on the camera here. I don't know. May not. Now, what I'm noticing, this veranda home right here, here goes another car. So maybe that'll pick up, but if you hear it, you'll hear that. Some days it'll be heavy, some days it's not. But this is Sunday morning too, so there may not be a whole lot going on compared to a normal day, you know. Oh, and I'm looking at, they've been dropping sod. I mean, I think that's where this is the new section right here. So I'm looking at the yard, and it goes all the way up to the house. So you got a nice wide, backyard right here. And I wonder what the homeowner's supposed to be cutting. Or do you cut all the way down here? In other words, I'm kind of wondering, are they gonna want the homeowner to cut all the way down here? And if you'll notice, and see, here's where they got this. So is that the village's side where they put that pine straw? And this sod, look at it. Looks like crap. Is that St. Augustine? Doesn't look like it to me. I could be wrong. Where you look at this, looks like two complete different grasses. So I'm kind of leaning on the idea, and I may be wrong, I usually am, that the homeowner is going to cut all of that if they know to do so. They'll figure it out. And then the villagers will take care of the grass up along the wall. I realize I'm kind of just babbling on about non-important things, but sometimes it's interesting. So I do get people asking those kinds of questions, believe it or not. We're going to continue on. they left their boot. Anybody need a boot? Really nice homes. Oh man, somebody done dumped some caulking and ran over it on that driveway. Gross. Yeah, the neighborhood's got to get cleaned up a little bit better. Basically just, you know, picking up little bits of trash and stuff like that. But it'll get to where once people get moved in, it'll look like it's been here for 3 years. That one's kind of angled. Huge backyard section right there. What I might do, guys, if you're looking at a home, you're kind of wondering, well, what's in the backyard? I don't know. Well, I guess what's in the backyard is more grass. What I'm curious of is what's in the backyard. I want to see if the backyard runs up to a wall. Oh no. All right, guys. Like I said, they just released these homes. Nothing's been sold. I don't think anything's pending as of yet. They just got them released. So we're going to come back here and let's see what these folks get to see. The backyard, you've got this metal fencing right here. And it backs up to a nice large retention pond. So you basically get a lake. Yeah, and there's the blue wall that goes off in the distance. And the road runs along that blue wall behind it. Seeing some birds out here. I've had people ask, well, what are these bubbling things here in the water? Those are aerators, agitators, you know. They keep the water oxygenated, I believe. So instead of having a fountain, you know, those pretty fountains that I wish they would do, they do that. And they do that because they say, I guess based on the way that the water works out here, if they did fountains, that you'd lose more water through evaporation, right? Misting away and evaporating. So they just gurgle it instead to keep more water in the ponds. You just don't get that prettiness. Okay, you can do that, and you can have one small one out there. That would be pretty. But, you know, that's me. Here's the back of this house. So they're coming with screened-in lanais. Some, if not all, will have an outside decking right here for your grill or whatever you deem to use it, however you want to use it. Privacy fences. Now what I noticed, this fence right here comes along, and then they had a crooked, so they had to come along and then turn that last piece off to the right. They couldn't do a complete straight line. And the other houses are going to do the same thing. All these houses that are back to this pond got this fencing right here. And eventually, pretty soon, you're gonna find a gator in here. Promise you. You may get a gator or two in here. Small, but... And that's... Should keep them out unless he's a small enough that you can squeeze through there. So, my suggestion is, for those of you who have dogs, and there's a gator out there, for example, be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Just be aware. If you're running your dogs around here, a cat or something, I wouldn't do that. Your dog, and there's a gator right here, that gator's gonna watch that dog. I'll guarantee you he'll take notice. Whether he does anything or not, I don't know. You got the fence, but you know, I don't know why tease it. It's nice. It's really nice back here. We still got some more work to do back there. There's a semi going right down there. Yeah, you're going to be sitting right here. Let's say you're sitting right outside. And let's see what we can hear. Just listening. And now it's quiet. So it's one of those roads that's just, you know how it is. It's not going to be constant, say like the turnpike is, you know. But it is still beautiful out here, guys. I mean, it really is. If you're sitting out here in the backyard and you're grilling, you're going to have a nice view back here. That is for sure. I'd take it. I would just learn to ignore the noise. You'd get to the point where you just don't care, because you'd be like, look what I get to look at. You know, would you just look at it? That's me smacking my shoes. The grass was all wet. Super nice, guys. All right, we're gonna continue on this little ride. I may stop and look at the back of another one. Don't know yet, but we're gonna keep looking at the homes over here. I realize, you know, we're not getting a lot of the pretty, beautiful colors of the sunrise, and it's very overcast, gray, and cloudy. I didn't see any rain in the forecast. It's just showing to be real cloudy. Well, you know what? This may be the whole neighborhood. I don't know. Looks like it is. You know what, guys? I lied. I rode all the way around the whole perimeter to head on out, and I did forget this other section. I kept thinking, wait a minute, something's wrong here. So we're back on Far Hills Loop and Far Hills Loop. So we're flipping back around so I can stay on the driver's side of the golf cart. And what this does is it re-looks at that street again with that wall. pretty home. I would love to go inside, but you're not allowed to do that. They got them, you know, they're locked up, so there's nobody to let you in. If you're in the market, call the sales team, get you a sales agent. Come down here on an open house or set you up an appointment time, and they'll let you in and show you the house. You get to look at the layout. Now, I think from what we've read, 3 and 4 bedroom. You're gonna have 2-car golf cart garages on most of these from what I'm seeing. 3 and 4 bedroom, probably a good 2-bath. The price ranging, I'm gonna come back up and look at these. Based on their website, the price ranging is like in the upper 400s to the lower 500s. And that's thousands. Upper 400,000s to the lower 500,000s for these veranda homes. Veranda homes are designer homes. Just with these privacy sections right here. I like that. It's very pretty, very Floridian looking to me. Well, I also came into the back of a second house, so we can kind of get another perspective and a different, you know, perspective. Back of this house, you got we're going to be 2 beautiful palm trees once they start to frond out really nice. And if these trees make it, you'll get 2 beautiful palm trees right here in the back of your gigantic lanai back here. And there's a pad out there. I would suggest getting rid of those shrubs and put some beautiful something else in here. Man, you can make this into like an island oasis kind of feel, you know. That's what I like. You know, that's just my own personal opinion. Then you're looking at the retention pond. Not your personal retention pond, but you're looking out at the retention pond back here. The back of this neighborhood back in there, the other homes that I caught in. Another view of the back of another house. So that kind of gives you guys an idea of what to expect from the houses that are going to be backed up to that retention pond. Yeah, that was all of them in this neighborhood. Got to take a look at the back of them. Those inner houses right there are looking at the retention pond. Kind of lied a little bit. I said, I'll see you next time in the villages. Well, I guess we will. But I came down here into Dabney, come all the way back. Not all the way back, but close to all the way back in. I'm gonna spin around. What I'm noticing over here, I thought those were going to be, they might be courtyards or more verandas. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to spin over there to look. You got all of this neighborhood right here. These are all going to be houses. They go all the way back. You know, all the way back in there. And these are going to be I guess these are going to be designer homes. back in here, I think. Or more verandas. No, I don't know. Can't tell. They haven't got the the privacy fencing put up in here yet, if that's what they're going to do. I'm kind of guessing now, just by the way that they got these all marked off. They're all surrounded by the blue wall here, all the way around this whole section. Just being Dabney, So we'll come back when it gets a little bit cleaner and more completed. They got a ways to go. It's come along really fast. I got a feeling by the time I come back here next week, there's gonna be a lot more done. So back in here, the way those houses are laid out like that, those look like courtyard villas. I'm not gonna swear to it. I don't want to go down there because if you notice the street, there's a lot of dirt and mud, and I just don't like taking my golf cart in areas where it's not cleaned up enough yet. Somebody else is riding around on their golf cart down there. Weird. But what I'm going to do, I think, I don't know, have I done this yet? Here's that golf cart path. So the golf cart path, as you can see right there, this goes all the way up towards the end of Chandler Drive. So just for people who may not have seen it in the other video, let's just do it right quick from the front of it. I love cart rides. I don't like getting my golf cart dirty. I like try to keep my tires clean, and all that kind of good stuff. This comes all the way down, and then it stops right here. This is what it's supposed to look like when you come up to a golf cart stop sign. See the white line, folks? And I'm kind of poking fun here a little bit. See there? And you got this whole outer area right here, which I kind of wondering if that's going to be commercial property. That would be cool. If they could turn all this into, because if they were going to do houses, they'd have already done it. You know what I mean? They would have had that wall. So I'm guessing now, this is my uneducated assumption, I guess, is just maybe, or I'm hoping that this could be commercial property, somewhere to eat, or whatever they're gonna do. Who knows? Watch, it'd be our, well, I say it'd be our luck that he put up a storage facility, which would be a good idea, actually. To be honest with you, that'd be a good spot for some storage. You got to park your RVs and your campers, and I don't know what the plans are here. But that is 470. So for those who are kind of getting their bearing, if you're at the Chandler Drive and in 470, if you turn right, that goes all the way. That'll take you to the Florida Turnpike. So that's another popular way people are going to come. They're going to come in right here to get on that, and then you can do the same thing right off of Megason Road. Right off of Chandler Drive, and those strange bikes. I wouldn't take my bike there on a road like that. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I think it's going to run on long enough. If you see something that you want to see, if I ride by your house, let me know. I appreciate the comments in below. If you see me and Susan out and about, I'd love to meet you. As long as you don't try to punch me in my nose, we'll be good. But I would like to ask if you guys would keep us in your prayers, if you're praying folks, and Your continued prayer support means a lot to us. We're still in a very dark period right now, so we greatly appreciate it. We love all of you guys. We appreciate each and every one of our subscribers and all our viewers and everybody who's reached out to us, who has been very kind to us. Our neighborhood has come together a little bit, and we've gotten cards and a lot of kindness has been bestowed to us, and we want to say thank you to everybody who's reached out to us and let us know that we are in your prayers, that we are in your thoughts. And to any other person who's suffering or going through a time, we also will keep you guys in our prayers and pray for you as well. That's what we should be doing, guys. That's what's wrong with this world. We're not taking care of one another. We're not praying for each other, and we're not showing enough love and kindness to one another. What's the first thing that God Almighty has ever said? One of the most important things to him, if not the most important, he says to love thy neighbor as thyself. He wants us to love those even though we don't like them. We might not like people, but he wants us to love everybody. God loves us, and he wants us to show that same graciousness to all his children. I mean, we are all human after all, and we are all in this same yellow submarine together. So let's take care of one another, guys. Continue each other in support and continue to pray for one another. And once again, guys, thank you very much again for all that you have done for us and all your prayers and condolences and and all the kind words. We appreciate you. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you around in the villages. And shoot, who knows? Until next time, guys, we'll see you in the villages. And have a great day.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be